In this video, I will talk about something personal and something artistic by talking about my drawings. And by personal, I mean shady, and by artistic, I mean bad and poorly drawn. Yeah. Hello everyone, Funky Blood here. And if you haven't noticed, today is somewhat some day before the new year, and I thought it might be a good idea to go over every drawing I did this year. So I'm going to put every single drawing I posted online into a tier list, but without the F tier, because there's not that much I would put so low. There's some stuff I don't like looking back on. Enjoy me trashing my shit. Yeah, I guess. Also, I'm wearing glasses because I'm using my computer and I wear glasses so that my eyes don't fall out. I mean, bleed out. I mean, hurt. Yeah. And pretend this is a good background. I know this looks like unprofessional as hell, but pretend it's not there. Pretend it's a good background. Just look at whatever I'm showing on screen and pretend it's not there. That's what I'm doing. So D tier. I made this in an hour and it shows. It's one of the most amateur drawings I ever did, and it is odd to look at. But you may be shocked to find out I made this just to harass my high school group chat with it and later posted it to Newgrounds. It's dumb, but I will admit that my proficiency for drawing is somewhat showing. The bricks behind him and his design are basic, but they are more well put together than a few random lines here and there. The hat, however, gets the cake for any part of my drawings for looking absolutely terrible. Yeah, it's bad. You can almost feel how quickly that one was made, and it hurts to look at for sure. This one it's just really a study of this clock here, but poorly drawn. Not too much to this one. Honestly, this is one of my least favorites because Tank's design here isn't even finished. This is how I would like him to look like. This is just this is just work in progress and posted as a picture for some god knows why reason. I should have not released it. It's what I would have said if it wasn't for the fact that it got the most attention out of all of my drawings. And I have no idea why. I guess it's not the first and last time something I'm not completely satisfied with gets the most attention out of all of my projects. But honestly, it's alright, but his presence in the loose idea I think is the somewhere is somewhat decent, and there's something to be said about how it's better that it exists rather than doesn't. So now the C tier. This one is just a collage of a few random brushes and colors. It's okay. These are just random and edgy for the sake of being random and edgy, but I put them higher because I kinda find them ironically funny, if not incredibly dumb. I like how I made some parts, like the design of the guy in Hilgore or the clouds in Beware. Overall, I'd say although they're not super 1 out of 10 worthy, they're still incredibly stupid and laughable. C tier from me. This one is an expression of sadness over the fact that I didn't draw as much as I did in the past. I like almost every choice I made here, however, I have to say, the bottom part of the background is awful. It's a bunch of washed out colors put there with no rhyme nor reason. I would have liked it much more if I did something that would be nice to look at. Honestly, I might change it later down the road, as I still have the Krita file for it, but no promises. Overall, this version 1, first version, is artistic and whatnot, but I find it kinda messy and not in a good way. I made this one because I felt like drawing something. It looks like spam tone to me. The end. Alright, so now the B tier. I would be actually satisfied with this one if it wasn't for the color of the skin I picked. I tried to make it realistic for some reason, and now it looks bad. Anyway, the sentence on the shirt is kinda funny, and overall it's a bit spooky, so that's good. But the skin color is one of the biggest parts of it, and I like it less and less every time I see it. I don't think it's the worst thing I did, so that's a plus. But yeah, the skin color is sucks balls. I'm going to talk about Fast and Colors plus Fadman together, cause they're pretty much the same picture. An OC of mine standing in front of a colorful background. There's no concept here, it's just placeholders for a character I made, and that's it. I would give both of them either a 6 or a 7. The background on Fadman was good, and how I drew Fez was good as well. Alright, so this one wasn't posted on Newgrounds, but this one was posted on Twitter. What a twist. I made this one for a contest on Twitter, started by Hikari, a random artist I followed there. I don't remember what the price for it was, but even for participation you'd probably get at least some clout, so I put my version of the OG drawing, which is better than mine, together, and after all this time, what do I think of it? In my opinion, it's good, cause how I drew the character is pretty solid, and the colors I used, although they are borrowed, I think I placed the coloring somewhat correctly. The clouds coming out of the head are kind of a problem, however, and that's because I half-assed them, which means I basically drew random lines, layered them on top of each other, and then erased edges so it would fit for the contest. Overall, it's not super horrendous, but some parts like the clouds are kinda lame.
A tier.
The Grape Owen Fadman is the best thing I did this year. Now this is my favorite because when it comes to non-existent or dumb ideas, basic character design, and my mediocre drawing skills, this is the best result that could have come out when combining all of that and channeling some sense of passion. Yes, what he's saying is one of the most dated memes ever, but beyond that, there is a lot to appreciate. How I drew the face, the mouth, the eyes, the head shape is amazing. It's so basic, yet it's so nice to look at the same time, and original at the same time. Wow, that is everything I would have wanted. The rest is just immaculate. The background is. Oh, and listen. I love the background for a few reasons. Not only did I use a completely different brush, I used it the first time. I used it for the first time in a major drawing per se, let's say, and how I used it is just basically fill the whole thing with the same color, black, and this is one of the best ideas I ever had. Just put that brush to purple, then color a color the part of the background that is around Fadman also purple because his skin is purple as well, and connected ideas in motion. To me, this whole thing kinda shows that, to me, that sometimes I do have talent for drawing weird and dumb things and making them somewhat pleasant to look at. And this is the most vibrant and amazing, really, of them all. I'm just in awe of it. It's so great. It's so great. But because I drew it, it's not in S tier. Why did I say that? Why did I say the eyes, the mouth, the arm, the body shape, the background, the dialogue, the meme, the how I drew the text. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing out of 10. So this has been a send off to the year 2021, and I'll see you in the year 2022, which, by the way, sounds fantastic. See ya next time, guys. The video over.